You're watching The Whole Living Show on Trajectory TV.
Without truth, freedom doesn't exist. My soul has always been based on the principles of freedom, which is getting to the core or truth of an issue. Choosing the name Radical Press embodies me. When you look at the etymology of the word radical, it's about getting to the root of shit, derived from the Latin word radix, which literally means root. Press is the medium in which we use. Press can be in print, video, voice, or any type of media that gets information to the people. Radical Press magazine is about bringing truthful information and real knowledge to the people through a different lens.
Imagine a verdant paradise that stands as a convergence of worlds, a living temple of native wilderness, a place where the full potential of inherent human and earth magic can be seen, felt, and understood. A space that attracts the brightest and best of educators on the leading edge. A place of permaculture designed for the benefit of future generations.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to The Whole Living Show. Listen, I didn't really have too much prepared for you for the beginning of this show, but I wanted to talk about something that came up with my coach. It's really just about facing your truth. I've had to go back to corporate America in a different way with a different mindset. However, I was getting stressed and just not really being myself, but I had to face my truth also about the things that I wasn't doing because I allowed it to get to me, right? Because it is my choice. It's my choice to either allow it to frustrate me or allow myself to be propelled in the situation, noting that my mindset is different than it was in the past. However, I'm human. I'm a spiritual being, right, with human experience. And I was being a human, right? And I was getting frustrated, honestly. And I talked to my coach, who is a coach to many of the ladies that you're going to see here today. But he set me straight, as he always does. Dr. Lauren Michaels Harris got me straight, but had me facing my truth. So I wanted to share that with all of you out there. If you find yourself in situations where you are frustrated, think about, who you're being in those moments. Because it really isn't about the things that are pressing against you. It's really about how you're allowing yourself to be affected by those situations. So I had to really face my truth. And I did last week and today, because we talked about these things, but there's so much enlightenment that comes out of those conversations. And when you start to face your truth, and when you can talk about it too, right? When you can actually allow it to come out, you will be able to start to face your truth. So whatever it is that you're going through out there, whatever you find yourself facing, look at the truth, but look at yourself in all of it. And then you make a decision to make a change. So I wanted to share that with you. as I'm being vulnerable here and transparent about some of the things that, I've been going through lately. But listen, I'm here and I'm still happy and I still love, and I got frustrated. Yep. But I'm facing my truth and I'm going to get through it, move past it, and come out better on the other side. So I appreciate you all. We have an amazing show for you today. If you caught the replay last month, we had the beautiful ladies of the Radical Press here. The founder and CEO, Jamie Lane, is absolutely amazing. And we were doing a prelude to when the magazine was coming out. Well, everybody out there, Radical Press magazine dropped on August 20th. And if you have not had the opportunity to see it yet, it is an experience. It is something like you have never seen before. You have not seen a publication like this before. I guarantee you. I've been on this planet for 52 years, and I have not yet seen a publication like this. So we're going to get into this. We're going to bring in the beautiful ladies of the Radical Press. And what happened to the founder and CEO? But we want to share this with you because it really is special. And I want her to talk about, how it all came about once again, but even how it came to fruition at the end, because she says something special. Let's just roll her message again that we played right before the show started, because I just want people to hear this. I want them to hear the passion in her voice.
Without truth, freedom doesn't exist. My soul has always been based on the principles of freedom, which is getting to the core or truth of an issue. Choosing the name Radical Press embodies me. When you look at the etymology of the word radical, it's about getting to the root of shit, derived from the Latin word radix, which literally means root. Press is the medium in which we use. Press can be in print, video, voice, or any type of media that gets information to the people. Radical Press magazine is about bringing truthful information and real knowledge to the people through a different lens.
Yes, so you heard it. So I'm not going to take any more time. I want to bring these beautiful ladies in. We have Jamie Lane, founder and CEO of Radical Press. We've got Dominique Rivera, world traveler, the Oracle herself. And we've got Brandy, the disconnector, this absolutely amazing woman who sits in the background, but there's nothing about the background that is about what she does and what she brings to the table. So all of these amazing ladies bring their own gifts. But I want to talk about the magazine. It dropped August 20th. We're going to say that again, and we're going to give it a virtual round of applause.
Yes, go.
Yes. I have to say, I was absolutely amazed by what you and your beautiful lover back there put together. Beard, we love you too. And we thank you, because it really is an experience. I mean, I was going through it like, wow, I have never seen anything like this before come out in publication, right? Like, it really is just the audio pieces of it, the passion in your voice and what you're doing. The displays, like the video displays. Oh my goodness. Absolutely amazing. So I know in the beginning you said you guys, you and Beard at the last minute decided to make changes about how you were going to put this out. So talk to us about how all of that came about first.
Okay. Well, we were going to do a typical formatted magazine layout. And the more I did my videos, I do tons of research. Okay. Research, Radix, I do tons of research. I am constantly reading business magazines, trends, all these years. When I go to, it's just for fun. That's just the way I work. Mm-hmm. And I was doing my videos, my Radical Press ones with the Snapchat girl and her, you know what I mean, on the microphone, just little funny stuff, wiggling around. I'm like, hold up. This entire magazine can be exactly like my videos and create an experience and stuff like that. I'm not a digital person. So since 2017, when I entered a digital space, I've learned so much. What is that? 6 years? 6 years, all I've been doing is studying and researching. And you guys see me on Facebook this past year since you've known me. It's just testing, right? That's all I'm doing. They say don't do something and throw it against the wall and see what happens. The fuck? Yeah, that is exactly what you do, because I couldn't learn unless I immersed myself saying, oh, I'm going to do reels. I couldn't have done that or learned I don't want to do reels had I not been doing those things. And those talents can go elsewhere, and I wanted to make a bigger impact. So it just came to me. I don't know. Everything I've ever learned, done, research, it just all came to me last Monday.
Yeah. Wow. That is absolutely amazing. It keeps you engaged because you just don't know what's coming next. So you're like, I got to stay in this because I got to see how this is going to happen. Like how each article was displayed was so different and so unique and so fitting for the people, the beautiful ladies here that wrote the articles behind all the visuals that you put together, the pop-ups, right? Like it was really an experience. It's an experience, really, seriously. So, Dominique and Brandy, talk about, how you felt when you looked at the magazine.
Oh my
I'll let
God.
Brandy go first. Yeah.
Okay.
I had so much fun going through it. One, everybody's article and the layout, the music, the vibe matched our personalities perfectly. And then it's like the music you picked for mine made me laugh from a deep, healthy place because that's
Which
totally
one?
me.
What
The
did?
music for mine, you picked the Tina Turner.
Yeah.
Rolling. Yes, we is.
Nice.
Yeah, I gotta go check that out.
All right.
But Dominique's was absolutely amazing too. I don't know. For some reason, when I was reading Dominique's piece, this complete peace and calm came over me while just reading her piece.
Aw.
And that was amazing. And then Summer's, like, she reminded me of the people I used to hang out with in high school and those people that I wanted to help and still want to help to this day. But I never wanted to have that many children.
I don't think anyone does.
I
And
don't
then
know if the internet
Tracy,
is bad
yeah,
on me.
yeah. And Tracy's broke down the simplest ways to go about a life change that can extend your life, but also make you feel better physically, mentally, and spiritually. So I loved everybody's pieces.
Yeah. Dominique.
I loved everybody's pieces, and I'll tell you how I explained this to Jamie yesterday. I felt like Jamie took a digital space, turned it into a home with texture and ambiance, and then each person got their own individual room experience. So when someone is coming to visit you, each person is going to go to a different room and have a whole different experience, but in the same house.
Yeah.
And I thought that was phenomenal. I was not expecting anything like I saw when I opened it. All my little inner child happy dreams just kind of popped up and came up. And I was just like, I just wanted to get glue and glitter and stickers and scratch and sniffs and just pull out a collage book. And I was just enthralled by the experience. I couldn't look away. I looked at everything top to bottom, left to right. Oh, I love this. And like I sat with everything and I'm like, wow, she really created a space, a room for each person's identity and the way that people are taking you in. And for my space specifically, I felt like I had a pink fuzzy carpet, some slippers waiting for me, and the incense is lavender. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I got in there and I was just like, wow, this is so magical. I loved it.
Yeah, and listen to how everybody's describing it, right? It's like it just woke up all of your senses. Because if you just listen to everybody's description, right? Like Dominique and Brandy were just talking, and you could see, hear, feel everything, right? You see things in color, you experience it. Dominique was talking about the lavender, like everything was, kind of just like blossoming from it, right? Because you just woke up all the senses. Like you heard the descriptions, everything, like everybody touched all the senses, right? And that's what it really was. Such an amazing experience. So when you guys finished this, because you decided at the last hour, basically, right, to make the changes. But look how it all came together. So was it something that spoke to you guys? Like, what spoke to you in those moments where you said, you know what, I'm not going to do this the same way? Hey, Summer.
Hey, I cannot hear. Hold on.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you.
I can't hear you guys.
Oh no! We had this happen before.
I got you. I can hear you now.
Oh, awesome.
I can tell that she's
Awesome.
like, yeah, Jamie and I've
Awesome.
been through this.
So before you explain, Jamie, I just want to give Summer a proper
Please do.
welcome. So welcome, Summer. We are so glad that you are here. And thank you. Yeah, so for everybody out there, Summer is new to the show, right? And new to the experience, but she is a part of Radical Press Magazine, and we didn't have her on here last time, so we want to give her just a very warm welcome and introduce her. So if you wouldn't mind just introducing yourself, telling us a little bit about yourself.
Well, okay, I can do that. So I'm pure chaos. That's why I was late. I have 7 kids. Yeah. And I don't even pretend to have it all together anymore. So this is me. 6 of them are at home, and I homeschool. I do all the business stuff, stay home. I think I'm in a rush to see how much I can do or how quick I can go crazy. And just married to a Marine. If you guys know Marines.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, like that. Do what?
She's a Marine. The Oracle of Apollo's a Marine.
Oh, Army.
Harvey, my bad. I'm sorry.
My son is graduating September 15th from the Marines.
Wow.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
So
Oh, go ahead.
you'll probably find out way too much about me. I just keep on talking.
Well, I'm going to sing your praises for being a mother of 7 and a businesswoman all at the same time. Doing
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to know how you feel you were represented in the magazine.
You know, I got on the link and I'm telling you what, ladies, I got on the link and every time I got on, it would let me see the page, but not any of the magazine.
Oh no, I would have a feeling you wouldn't watch it because usually you give feedback. All right.
Yeah, I do. I'll get on there and I'll get feedback anytime.
Awesome.
But I had like a crazy week. Like I could have been on Jerry Springer this week.
Oh Lord.
Throwing chairs, everything. So I was like, I don't even think I can submit this month because I felt so bad. And she's like, she's Jamie, true in fashion. She's like, girl, no, it'll be fine. You can do it. And I'm like,
I don't accept that. So
and I'm holding my laptop with a deleted article that I wrote.
Well, that's what Google Docs are for, Gert.
I know. It was late night. I thought I could get it all done. Had a baby that got open. He opened my laptop and deleted it. It was like a slow motion
Control
thing
Z.
too.
Control Z.
Yes. Yeah. He like picked up the laptop and he is running with my laptop. And in my head, I'm like, please don't throw the laptop, A. And B, I don't think I saved that article. And he is running around my kitchen and he's threatening to like throw it. And I was like, slow motion. No.
Been there.
You remember?
That kid is hood. I'm not even gonna lie. Like he's one that at night you kind of like have a flashlight because I'm about to be like, this baby's about to jump me in my own house.
How old is he?
Girl, 3. 3.
Oh.
He's 6 months younger than the one older than like his older brother. They're 6 months apart.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, God bless you.
Well, yeah.
I'm glad you're giving it to the team because I ain't having any. You're making up for my quota.
I know that those are my friends, but I'm populating the world on my own. Garcia, he pulls up at work, and every time he gets a new supervisor, they're like, well, how many kids do you have? And he's like, 7. And he's like, yes, I know what causes it. No, I don't have cable. We just I'm like, I do not even want to meet the people you work with. They're like, I get asked all the questions though, like, do they all got the same baby daddy? And I'm like, are you asking me how many people I slept with?
Yes.
That's when you confuse them and you say 8.
Yeah, yup. I'm gonna remember that one. I was like,
at least.
yeah.
They're like,
We
wait,
get
don't you
all
have 7 kids? Yeah, but there's 8 baby daddies.
I need to say that. I need to say that.
I love
They'll be
that
like, are
answer.
you Mormon? I'd be like, it's Garcia. No, we're just Mexican.
My husband's Muslim, but I'm neither here nor there.
I am just like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And they range from 20 down to 3.
Mm.
That's been a new season for me, trying to figure out how to give like my 18-year-old the attention he needs as an 18-year-old, and then switch it real quick and chase my 3-year-old and like give him that attention.
Yeah.
Because I'm like trying to treat my 3-year-old like the 18-year-old, and then ask my 18-year-old, do you need to go potty? And he literally like, Mom, potty? I can go to the bathroom.
Shadow me and learn how to be a parent. I'm mentoring you right now. That's how you're going to get attention.
You have to share some of those parenting ideas and tips as
We could
move
have a night.
forward in the magazine.
Right?
We could have a night. I threaten to bite my children all the
idea,
time.
Mm-hmm. That's a great idea.
Yeah, no, seriously, because people need to know. Like, parents don't really realize, like, there's other people out there going through the same things that you're going through, right? There's other parents who are enduring the same things. So, I'm sure you have a world of experience to share going from 18 to 3, and having to deal with those different stages. Like, people need to know what they should do in those different stages. Like, I'm a mom of 1, and I'm like, I'm not having any more.
No, I'm not having any more.
But
I'm a mom of a half of 1.
Oh, little Cooper.
That's good. And that's good
No,
enough.
Shane.
Right?
Shane is my ex-partner's son, but I raised him, so has a half of 1.
That's right.
Not half of 1. I like that.
I'm looking forward to having 2. Now, what I need to know from you, Summer, any plans for any more children?
We will take
Because she
whatever
wants to
God
know if she
brings.
can drop off her 2 at your house when she needs to.
We just leave it in God's hands and see, like, what happens. What happens.
All right.
I might end up getting a bus. My kids are always pointing out like all the big vans I need. They're like, you need that one.
Well,
it's like just a school.
Do it in style. Just get a limo. Be stylish as you go down the street.
I
Kids
could
popping
get one
out
of
of
those.
the limo.
You know those Mercedes vans that like take like stars to the airport? I think I'm gonna get one of those with like some spinners.
Nice.
Careful, the baby might take the rims and sell them, according to you from the experience you were sharing.
He would.
I'd be so proud of him. What a great entrepreneur.
Right, exactly.
Probably.
Don't steal from me next time, but you had a great idea. Now we need to channel that energy.
Starting it off early.
I'm gonna say that now. You remember that time you saw Mom's rims?
He's the one too.
So
And he's
funny.
like my sweetest, my most sympathetic child. Like he's on emotions and like watching people. But he's like that sweet and sour kid. He'll like punch somebody in the face and then be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
Yeah. So
That
sweet.
probably hurt, right?
Did your face get in front of my face?
Well, ladies, I want to just have Jamie go through, and I love just sharing experiences and going through the laughter here, because this is what you guys are gonna get, right? Like, this is real life. These are real, moms, entrepreneurs, wives, travelers, everything all at once, and you're gonna get all the experiences coming up in this magazine. So I want Jamie to talk about, we were talking about that pivot and what you guys were thinking, like what came up for you when you made that pivot?
Well, it took a lot of hours. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna tell you how many it took, but you can't even imagine how long it took. But it took a lot of hours, and I might have gotten Devil Wears the Prada a couple times. But it's because I care about, you're talking about sweet and sour. I care about the quality that's out there. You asked about what went through my mind for each one. we put so much time into each of you. We went to your Facebook pages. We went to your websites. We looked up other pictures. I already knew you women, and Eric's a designer anyway. And look, I'm just going to say it, not to toot our own horns, but we're fucking brilliant. Okay. There's not much. And I'm not just saying that. We are multi-passionate. We are, thank you. We're multidisciplinary. We're able to do a lot of things. So that's why it was difficult to pinpoint who are we, what do we do, what do we offer. It's easy with my cleaning business. You know, that's been easy for years for me. We've been in business 11 years, by the way, and it's awesome. So I took a lot of those things over 11 years of business, and we just applied it. Okay, what do we want to do? We're good at so many things. I'm really not just saying that. I take seriously everything that I do, everything that I see. I listen to everything that I hear, even though it may not seem like it. I'm well aware of what the fuck is going on. And I wanted, and Eric does too. Eric takes his design, and he went back several times. I said, okay, play it. And we'd look. And we were like, no. Oh, yeah. No. We had to rearrange the music several times because anytime you add, like it was worth it because Eric added that pink potion that you see coming down on Dominique, on the Oracle of Apollo. We wanted it to be relaxing. The whole point of choosing something like that, for example, was to feel relaxing and get to your senses. And the animation we chose for each of you of how that would look, like, it just came to us. It just came to us based on your words, based on what you wrote, based on the story that you told, based on the conversations that we've had. It just all came through. I conveyed that to Eric. Eric and I make a great team. And you know, we complement each other, and we truly complement each other.
I love it. I love it. And I have to say just one thing to you. There is nothing about you ever from me knowing you the time that I did that I think that you're not able of doing anything. So we just want to put that out there. Absolutely. So I want some of the other ladies to share, you know, what was your experience when you were writing the articles?
I felt so free to say exactly what was on my mind. The exact way that it came to me. Because, you know, like, you get invited to write in other spaces and you got to kind of tone it down a little bit or watch your use of 4-letter words or whatnot. And I just let it all hang out, honestly. And I had a whole lot of fun doing it.
I'm glad.
That's beautiful. For me, I was in Romania already. And as I was writing it, I felt like a dream had been fulfilled because I remember, and I said this story while I was there. I said, I grew up watching like what I thought were rich people in other places, in cafes with laptops, always going, and I'd be like, wow, what is that person with a laptop doing in a place like this? And I was the person with the laptop in a place like this. I was just like, no one knows, but maybe I'm rich, maybe I'm not. They don't even know what I'm talking about. But here I am in this cafe, writing my little heart out. I felt so accomplished.
Yes, girl.
What about you, Summer?
You know, to me, I feel like every time I write, there's a little bit of vulnerability to share yourself and to introduce yourself. And for me, I'm such I love people. And obviously I put that in the article, but I really love people. And so I wanted to make sure people felt comfortable and that I was adding to the magazine an element that was going to continue to invite people in and continue to make people feel welcome. So it's always exciting for me to write. It's my passion. But you are a little bit vulnerable, you know, when you write. So
I want to say something about that because one of the things about Summer's writing, it's so real. And based on her writing, I would seriously show up at her door one day and know that if I was in turmoil or whatever it was, like, she needs to expect me one day, maybe. Like, she, and I feel, you know what her thing was? I don't want to ruin it for everyone, but I just, her, like, there's no judgment or whatever. It's just taking care of you immediately. And her writing came across so much in that. And that's why it's so important. Summer, I was not going to let you get out of an entry because her writing really gets to you. And even as I see it, I read it many times. And so I felt it wasn't just her writing that I felt, but her saying that right there about feeling welcome. She puts that in there. And she truly, after her story, you're like, fuck yeah, I'd show up at this bit. I don't care. She said she would feed me and shower me and give me clean clothes if I needed it. Like, what? Like, so that just meant so much to me. I just wanted to say that.
Thank you.
How effective that writing is, and you know, I couldn't let you. You know, you just have to write and contribute. All you ladies do. So
I'm excited. I'm excited.
I'm gonna have to be transparent, right? Like I was stuck in the beginning because what I thought I was gonna write about after we came on the show the last time and you started really explaining your vision, I was like, oh no, that's not what it needs to be about.
Okay. I was wondering, I'm so glad you're sharing. Go ahead. I was wondering what changed your mind when you emailed me.
Yeah, because I was like, this is something totally different. Like when you just talked about why you were doing it, what your vision was, and then you sent us a message saying, you know, I want you all to like really give the audience yourself, right? And then I was like, whoa, okay. and I'm gonna be transparent again, right? Because there's two sides, right? There's the corporate side of me who doesn't like to share anything.
Yeah.
And then there's the vulnerable side of me who wants to let everything out. So I was like, like, how do I really put this out there? So now I want to explain who I am and what I'm really passionate about doing, and like give a part of myself and also share what I want people to get out of it. So I was like, I gotta change this totally. Because I thought I was gonna go into research mode and, you know, like I was gonna share about, you know, I had that title, it was like, what the hell is in our food, right? And that's what I thought I was gonna share. And then when you came out and you were like, nope, this is not what this is about, I'm like, oh shit. Yep.
Sorry, never mind. Hold on.
I gotta change this around for sure. But I thank you for that, right? Because you wanted us to really, and for the first one too, right? For everybody to really like write from a perspective that really gave people who you really are, right? So I appreciate it all. But I had to turn the page and like say, okay, turn the corner rather, I should say, and just do it from a completely different perspective. So thank you for that. So ladies, we're going to take a quick commercial break and then we're going to come back. Everybody out there, don't go anywhere. And I see Eric, I want to give him his kudos too. We love you, Eric. We thank you for everything that you have done, for all that you yes. So we got to give him his flowers too, for sure. On here, but we're going to take a quick commercial break and then we'll come back. We're going to get more into the magazine.
Operate out of your dreams and your vision and not other people's expectation. Having breast cancer wasn't my choice, but the decision to live healthy so that I could stand before you here today, that's choice. You can choose this very moment to change your life from every perspective.
Tracy Randolph was our speaker. She came back because so many people liked her first presentation. I was one of those people that joined her fitness group, and it made me a better leader.
I grew up in a community, but they had limiting beliefs on what a little black girl could do. Everything that you do in this life is a choice. I choose to live healthy. I choose to change my mindset. I choose to be everything that I dreamed of because I choose faith and I choose me. Live healthy, be everything that you can be today. Choose yourself.
I just fell.
All right, here we are, and we are back, everybody. Huh?
I didn't see that commercial before.
No?
Oh,
Isn't she powerful?
That was really good. That was really good.
So
That was
good.
really, really good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Oh, thank you.
That
see,
was really
everyone
cool.
thought the same thing. Kudos.
Yeah. I was like sucked in. I was like,
I was too.
it was good.
Thank you.
Tell me more.
I know, right?
$10,000 program. Okay, take my bank account. Take my money.
We could do like we could. Oh, go ahead.
You guys are gonna make me cry, right? But so I'm talking about these two sides, and you're saying that, right? Thank you. By the way, because that just propels me into everything that I know what I'm doing. So what my coach was talking to me about, and what you're just saying now, and hearing that from your perspective, like you saying that is like, okay, girl, get your ass moving. I'm cursing today, but I really that's how I feel. That's
Jamie's
how I
influence.
feel.
The
Yeah.
synergy of the
Take
room.
my shirt off for this.
Yeah,
She's getting all hot.
The badass feminine energy. We're all like spitting, cursing.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, that's how I feel. And I had to tell
Jamie's
myself,
like, I'm not wearing deodorant today.
I never wear deodorant. It's chemical.
yeah.
I smell like straight up weed.
And look, I gotta bring my tissue out and wipe my nose because and Dominique probably knows this better than anybody. When I get emotional, I start to I call it leaking because my eyes just tear. It's just emotion, right? But I'm super emotional person and I love really hard, and I just this space, like, oh my God, like just being in this space with all of you, right? And knowing that you've poured out your hearts and you give so much. I mean, I watch all of you ladies, right? And Summer, I don't know you that intimately yet, but I can already tell.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, exactly. Even just your story today, right? Like just the passion that comes out of women and what Jamie really, like, why she put this all together, right? And the passion from the women that are here, right? And why we're here to just give, right? To give, to help, to serve, to make sure that other people are better as we are doing it ourselves, right? And then to receive from all of that. That's something that Dominique taught me because that was hard for me to receive. I learned how to give. I didn't know how to receive, but to be able to receive from all of it also. So I'm so emotional right now, but I love this space. Yes. I love this space to be able to share, to be able to give, to be able to grow, to progress as a person while you are giving out to the world. I mean, I'm so emotional right now.
I'm so happy we're roommates.
Oh my God.
Because in the magazine house that we all live in.
Yeah.
Summer, I can't wait for you to see it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I gotta see. I feel like I kept getting on there and I couldn't see, and I was like, oh well. And then I kept trying back and getting on there, and I was like, oh.
You have to see
okay. I feel like we need to do a Zoom.
We probably should, but remember, I also could have been on Derek Springer this week. I could have been missing some crap. I was like, well, I am not lying how many times I had cops calling me this week. My eyeball was twitching. I was like, I moved out of the hood. Why are y'all following me?
I know. Dominique, I think you might need to clear some things for her.
They weren't on me though. It's just, some drama. I was good.
No, sometimes it's just in your environment, right? Like you just got to push it out. That's all.
It's people that you associate with.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they weren't coming for me.
Exactly. So we got Reggie Satchel out there saying, hey, we appreciate you. Thank you for joining and watching. So while you're out there, we're talking about Radical Press Magazine. So you got to go get your copy. And the link, actually, Eric put the link in the chat, in the comments on the show page. So everybody who's out there watching, make sure that you click on that link, get the experience. The magazine is free for you. So there's no excuses for you to go out there and experience this magazine. Hello, Iris. Beautiful Iris is out there too. We thank you so much for joining. We want you to go pick up The link for Radical Press Magazine, it is a whole experience. And if you've been watching, you can see that we're just having a lot of fun here and getting emotional because we just love all of you out there. So let's talk some more about the magazine, and let's talk about the go forward, right? Because the first issue is out August 20th. What are you thinking, Jamie, first, of course, because this is your vision. What are you thinking about the go forward? Like, how do you see this moving along?
Well, like you say, we have choices, we got to choose. So if the impact that I want to make, all social media could be a housing unit. I need to be strategic. I need to be impactful because, look, for me, just the social media channels, I have my own views on that. I'm not going to get to that but for the future. It will be impactful. So, and I want it to be a tool for all of us to have. Like right now, I want to say we need to all be backlinking each other on our websites. You need to have Radical Press, all of us. I need to have all of your backlinks. Easy, right? That's the whole thing. How do we boost ourselves? How do we grow and scale without a social media following? How can we do that? Through collaboration, through partnership. You love this shit. I do too. And you know what? I want to have a roundtable, just like I said before. And I want to have a roundtable of once a month. I don't know if I can do once a week because, with hopefully, we grow. And so we want to have a roundtable of women and we consult. Can it be once a week? Wouldn't that be fucking awesome? Like every Wednesday, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not Wednesday because Whole Living and Dominique. But anyway, I want to have that. I want us to collaborate and learn each other's businesses and refer a real referral business, not this bullshit B&I $300 a year and it's only if you know someone and you get all the referrals to one person. No. I want to offer ideas on how you guys can grow your business, but we need to know what exactly you do and stuff like that. So for me, I want it to be a base operations for female, women thought leaders in the future. That's where I'm seeing this going. And I've got some other ideas too on my janitorial side and stuff like that. And I'm truly building an ecosystem. It's going to take a little bit. And I got to do one thing at a time. So I'm going to take those steps. So anything that I do, even if it seems weird or odd, everything's for a reason. And I want it to be, like I said, a base operations for women thought leaders.
Yeah. Amen. Wow. So ladies, share. Anybody can go first. But and I want to put this out there, right? So you talked about the once a month. How about we come back on the show once a month to talk about what's happening in the magazine?
Oh, that would be fantastic. See?
Okay.
Collaboration and partnership.
Yeah, and as we grow, and we can talk about ideas about how to grow this too, so that it caters to everybody here and what you want for your business, for your life, and let's bring it all together.
Yeah, we could do speed consulting one day, right? We do speed, and we just get people on here. We're like, boom, Tracy, I already have an idea for you. Brandy, I already know what you can be doing. Summer, I got you. Oracle. You see what I'm saying? Like, we just boom.
And E360 gives us that 2-hour special. We can actually, if Tracy wanted to, we could use a special.
Yeah.
And really go in deep.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Yes, women, see? See? Yes, this is it.
These are women that work already. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Yes, girl. Nice.
I have to say, Jamie, I have no energy, and I am just like, you are giving me all this energy. I feel like I'm just gonna get off this call, and I'm gonna be going out there I feel good now. Let's go.
Walk around like this in your house, and your kids are gonna be like, "Mom, why are you walking like that?" Because I'm a superstar. That's right.
I have been dreaming
it's awesome. You've got so much good positive energy. You it goes through the phone. I'm on the phone. It goes through the phone and comes out at me.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. This is real life. Phone's ringing. I forgot to turn my ringer off.
Boom, actionable steps.
Right.
Look what you did.
Right. But what about the other ladies? Like, what are you expecting? Like, what do you want to see going forward through this experience? Excuse me.
You know, I don't really have an expectation per se, because I believe in Jamie's ability to lead.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
I second that motion.
Being respected as a businesswoman, like to have that respect. Women, we don't get that. You understand what I'm saying? We don't get that in the patriarch, which was another article in there. And to know that, like, wow, these women are entrusting me. They're entrusting me with knowing them and learning them. That is fucking huge. Thank you. Oh, man, that means so much to me. I mean, even those pictures I came out where I was really revealing, you know, just like Josephine Baker, like everything's for a reason. She had to do these things to get to the next point when she traveled to St. Louis on her own at 13 years old because she saw something that everyone told her she was crazy for doing that dance in the bananas. You know what she knew what she was doing. That's why I'm talking about her today. So thank you. That means so much to me. It really does, because, well, everything I just said.
Oh my God. I love this. So I didn't know this was going to be so emotional, but I should have figured that with all of you. Oh my God. I love that. Anybody else? But I love what Dominique said about that. Because, yeah, just, you know, lead the way and let's go. That's all I can say, right? That's all I can say. And I will tell you this. I had a conversation with my boyfriend this weekend, and I was talking about all of you here and about trusting this process. So Dominique just said that I was just talking to him about this and saying that we're going somewhere with this. I don't even know where, but it doesn't matter. We're just gonna go, right? Yes. Yes. Let's go. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I'm so
That sounds like it needs to be a whole article right there.
Yeah.
I will write about this.
Oh, she got your boyfriend. She got your man. Now when somebody makes a good point. And Tracy just said she had a boyfriend, which I knew nothing about. We can talk about that.
Wait. She's trying to spill some tea.
Right?
I know, right? Right on the show. You heard it here.
Must be true.
Yes. So anybody else want to share, you know, what, you know, if you have any other thoughts, maybe not expectations, but any thoughts about, you know, what you want to write about?
I do. Forward? This I have thought about. I don't know how people want to put me, what kind of box you want to frame me in, whatever kind, just make sure it's oak because I love the smell. Okay.
Got some cedarwood oil for your room, girl.
I was about to say, I like to hear.
But I definitely am coming out of 12 years of a relationship, 17 years of living in the same place, selling my business of 7 years, and everything is, and being sick for 10 years. And this is my year 2 of being healthy. The whole world is brand new to me right now. Like the whole world. And what I want to bring is the remembrance of what something feels like when it's brand new. The way, that moment that you bought that piece of art that is now on your wall that you haven't even glanced at. Remembrance of what it felt like when you had that for the first time and your eyes gazed upon it, and these endorphins entered your body, love entered your body, curiosity entered your body. So I'm bringing that perspective of traveling not just the world, but people, experiences, excess, restraints. I'm learning that all. I'm writing about it all, and I want to bring that into the magazine.
Ooh,
let's go.
Yes. So I'm gonna go because she just be waking me up over there.
Get it, girl.
But I want to talk about, like there's a saying that I've been saying to myself since I started the entrepreneurial journey, and it's how dare you squander the gifts that God has given you.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to come from that perspective, because we get stuck or comfortable way too often.
Complacent.
So to be able to explore, the gifts that you have, to tap back into them, right? If you've allowed them to be suppressed somewhere. So I want to talk about that to help people just kind of lift themselves out of the suppression and repression and start like just living, like living on purpose.
The self-pression. We're gonna coin this word right now.
I love that.
Self-pression.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't it Chadwick Boseman that said when he died and stood before God, he wanted to be able to tell him that he didn't have anything left. He used up everything that God gave him. So it kind of goes with like what you're saying. It's like whatever your gift is, whatever you're meant to do here right now for people, we have options. We can either just hide them or we can be unapologetically who we are and not worry about fitting into any category of what somebody wants and just live our life. And you said, like, what did you just say? You said live on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, that's really good, It's really, really good. So I like that.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And what I'd like to bring to the magazine is to stop the very kind-hearted from being taken advantage of and taking off of their path because they're so busy enabling people that they believe they're helping.
Girl, be quiet. You're speaking to me right now. Yes. This is why I have had a rough week.
And we have so much to be doing, but if we're distracted by those people that are just essentially black holes, and don't go find those people that just need information and a chance, what are we here for?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
I think one of the things, the reason why I call it personal potential, and this is in some of my literature that I can't wait to share, is we're not using our personal potential because we are afraid. Because just like you said, we all know that.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing I see about business leaders or business women is lacking of confidence because we can't make a mistake in front of people. We know what that means. We have to be perfect every single time. And if we could shed that weird made up bullshit, if we could do that, then I really feel, and we have to feel empowered, right? We have to encourage each other because wow, if I feel more and more free, right? You think this is shit. I feel so much more like I'm not afraid to come on here and reveal Radical Press. And, I've hidden the fact that I've been a nationwide business owner for 11 years. And I don't know why, right? Like, because you don't want to seem like that weird bro marketer, broskin. We don't want to be Chad Broski. And slide into my DMs, everybody. Like, I don't want to be gross. So I think women, at least for me, and a lot of us Gen X women for sure, felt like how do we promote, self-promote? And then then it just goes deeper, right? So it's just this vicious cycle we tell ourselves, I might as well not even say anything. And you know what? I am emotional, and I'm sick of that being a fucking reason too. Why shit? I'm a human being. Okay, I have a vagus nerve, and I have things inside of me that live. So sorry for having a badge.
My bad.
But I want to say something though.
Please do, Brandon.
Somebody else made up the rules that we all follow, so why not make up some new fucking rules?
Hey.
Boom. She got your boyfriend. She got your man.
And that just said it right there. Boom, right?
So I dropped the mic, but it's hanging. It's hanging.
But we just tap all of our mics together. That'll be like a whole new thing.
Right?
Drop the mic, tap the mic.
Oh man, I knew I had to change.
It's live TV, everybody. You're welcome.
live TV. Unfortunately, we're at the end of the show, but this has been so fun, right? And
Unfortunately for
listen,
some.
I can't give it.
I know. Listen, this has been amazing. You're gonna see us here once a month. We've already said it. So just make sure that you come back next month. Of course, it will be on the show page when we're coming back. So look for us. It's on Facebook, it's on YouTube, and it's on E360 TV. If you missed any part of this show, you want to make sure that you go back and you watch it because you missed a lot.
And I just got, y'all. I just got.
Yes, she
Ain't
did.
no lie.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She did. But listen, we need you here. So and Brandy said it best at the end, right? We are changing things up. Say that again, Brandy. Say how you said it.
Hey, the original rules we all follow are made up, so let's make up our own. Let's go.
That's right.
Oh,
Making up
and I
our
was
own
like this.
rules. Here we go. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm flying out of here today. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I'll see all of you beautiful ladies back next month. And I can't wait for the next issue.
Me too.
Bye, ladies.